welcome to today's episode of The Daily Blend. I'm your host, AC, and we are joined in studio today by Emerson Cohen, who is Miss Boone County Teen. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. It is very nice to meet you. Nice to have you here.
Nice to be here.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about, well, first of all, congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much.
Okay, and tell me a little bit about your reign as Miss Boone County Teen.
So I was crowned October 4th of this past year, and have been just kind of dabbling in my first year of pageantry. I started, my first pageant was August 31st, and my pageantry spark just kind of came from my mom. She is a former Miss Missouri with the Miss USA system. This is the Miss America system, and when I went to go watch Miss Missouri in June, I was like, Mom, I think I want to do this. And so we got set up to do Miss Kansas City in August. Sadly, I did not win, but I was like, okay, I want to go to the Miss Columbia pageant. You know, that's my local, that's at my old middle school. Like, this is my place. And so I went and I competed in Miss Columbia, won Miss Boone County's teen, and ever since have been making appearances here and there, but kind of just getting the hang of this first year of pageantry, and just understanding what it's all about.
Yeah, and so tell me, that has to be quite a lane to navigate for you. It's like, because this is kind of new for you, but you have your mom.
Yep.
Who probably knows the ropes pretty well, and so she can help you navigate that. But what has that been like for you? Because you also are a volleyball player, and you have school. Yeah. So what has that been like for you?
It's been interesting, and I think it's been really cool to see and look at myself and go, okay, what boundaries do I need to have? Just kind of a check, but understanding I can do things that I believe that I couldn't before, or going outside of my comfort zone and saying, okay, I used to say I didn't want to do pageants because I didn't want to be judged on how I look or things along those lines. But with the Miss America system, being judged on my intelligence levels and having a community service initiative, and just stage presence and self-confidence along those lines, when I found out about the Miss America system, I was like, okay, maybe I do want to do this. And ever since, it's been a really cool experience to just, one of the main pillars is sisterhood, and I feel surrounded by so many cool girls who can help me grow. And when I go to Miss Missouri in June, I think that that's also going to be an experience that helps grow my character. But it's been kind of cool to see what can I do, and just expanding my borders and stuff like that. So.
That's awesome. That's great. Okay, so tell me about your community service initiative.
So it is inclusion with a partnership with Best Buddies, which is an organization that works with kids to adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities. And my personal focus is starting a chapter at my mom's elementary school. She's a teacher, Beulah Ralph Elementary, so that I can help produce kids with the heart posture that those with intellectual and developmental disabilities are no different than you and I. And that's really close to my heart because my aunt was born special needs. And so all of my life I've kind of seen how supporting, whether it is a kid or an adult, and just, as they grow, just understanding what it's like to support those kids. And it's just really important to me that other people would view them the same way that they would view you and I, because all abilities are special, and some of those people with IDD cooler than you and I. Yeah. And their stories are usually super, super cool. So it's just I want to help produce kids that can grow up to be teenagers, adults who have that heart posture of loving everyone, loving your neighbor. And
yeah. So. That's really cool. And how cool that you were able to tie your initiative into an experience that you actually have in your family.
Yeah. I was also excluded in middle school for reaching out to kids with IDD and interacting with, because it really is just so close to my heart and close to my faith. I'm super, super into my faith. And I just personally believe that, we should treat everyone the way that we would treat ourselves, golden rule, but also love everyone as your neighbor, because they're all children of God.
Yeah.
So
yeah, very cool. Very cool. So we talked a little bit about some of the other things that you are participating in. You're a volleyball player, you're a student. And so how is balancing all of these things been for you in this short amount of time? And then also, you have coming up getting prepared for the, the Miss Missouri team.
I think the balance is just another like self-reflection. And just like understanding where my boundaries are. But I mean, it's been hard to say. It's been hard, but I think like that in itself is a way to grow and understand, after this, I'm going to have some real world experience of understanding how to balance a lot of the things that adults in our day and age have to balance. But understanding it now so that I can grow and apply it in the future is something cool that I've kind of thought to myself, like, I'll be able to use this when I grow up. And preparing for Miss Missouri wise, I think, experiences like these and getting to meet new people and expand my horizons and just, gain that experience of, we have interviews. That's one of our first processes of the Miss Missouri week is you have an interview and that's the majority of your points. And so just experiences like this, they really help grow.
Great. Well, I am glad that we could be here and that we could provide you with this opportunity. You've been great.
Oh, thank you.
It has been great to meet you, and we wish you nothing but the best on your quest to become Miss Missouri teen. And when will that happen again?
That will be June 10th through 13th, I believe.
Okay.
But I'll post more about that on my social media.
And where can we find you on social media?
Miss Boone County's Teen.
Okay, Miss Boone County's Teen. So we should all go out and follow Emerson at Miss Boone County's Teen on all the social media so we can follow her journey along to become Miss Missouri Teen 2026. Thank you so much. It has been so great to meet you, and we wish you the best of luck.
Oh, thank you.